What's up, guys? I'm back with another movie review. Today I'm here to talk about one from 88 Films, and it is Alice, Sweet Alice. So this movie follows this young girl named Alice. She's a really creepy kid. She likes to terrorize her neighbors, cause all kinds of problems. But she especially likes to focus in on her younger sister, who's played by Brooke Shields here. She likes to torment her, scare her with this creepy mask, take her doll, mess with her communion veil. And speaking to the communion veil, her sister is about to go through her first communion. Before that happens, she's murdered. Her body is hidden, and then she's lit on fire inside the church. Alice is such a creepy, strange little girl that everybody thinks that she's done it, but there's really no proof to it. But everybody's like super sketchy about her, just kind of waiting for her to, mess up so that they can, have proof that she's this murderous little girl. And the movie kind of follows what happens as, things keep happening around her. Someone's wearing her raincoat and her mask and stabbing people and attacking people, and the movie just kind of follows what happens, follows this murderous rampage to its natural conclusion. I really like Alice, Sweet Alice. I think it's one of my personal favorite horror movies. It's an interesting movie to me because it doesn't have a lot of blood. It doesn't have nudity-driven sleaze or sex sleaze, really. But it's such a gross movie. Like, it's so grimy and disgusting, like just the texture of the movie, that like you just want to scrub your eyeballs when it's over because it just has such a weird feel to it. Like, kind of like if you're in a really gross like bathroom or something, like you don't want to touch anything, you just want to get out as quickly as possible. That's kind of the way this entire movie feels, only the movie is so creepy and cool. Like, you want it to last forever. Paula Shepherd plays Alice, and it's one of the creepiest, strangest performances by a kid ever in a horror movie. Probably one of the most effective, like, eerie roles in any horror movie, in my opinion. Like, she just has this unsettling presence to her. She looks weird, like, like, but also normal, which makes it even weirder. But there's just something about her. She just has this like presence that's super ominous and menacing, and it's put to perfect use in this movie. The rest of the cast is fine as well. There's some really good dialogue in it. Alice has some great lines. She doesn't take shit from anybody, and she likes to mess with people, even the adults. There's this gigantic fat neighbor that says a bunch of creepy stuff and is always trying to kind of grab a hold and molest her, but she manages to get away after she chokes his cat. Anyway, there's a lot of drama, dysfunction in this one. As I said, not a lot of blood, but there are some splashy kills in it. Not a lot of sleaze aside from just the gross, grimy environment. I really like it. I think the pacing is good. I think the atmosphere is fantastic. I think the visuals are great. Paula Shepherd is unbelievable as Alice. She makes the movie, in my opinion. But it's just a really fun, eerie, creepy movie, and I always have fun watching it, and it's one that I could watch over and over and over again. It's finally on Blu-ray from 88 Films. It's got a new 2K scan and restoration. It looks amazing, in my opinion. It's much better than the DVD. And what's really cool about this restoration is a lot of times on these, you'll have a company who says like, oh yeah, this has been restored and whatever. But unless you have the old disc to compare it to, you really don't know. But in this case, there are actual restoration comparisons on the disc, so you can see it, in motion. You can see how big these improvements were. I think fans are going to be thrilled with this. And even though 88 Films is a company from the UK, if you're in the US or anywhere else, this disc is actually region free, so you can play it anywhere as long as you have a Blu-ray player, obviously. So that's a huge thing. As far as extras, it's got an audio commentary track from the director and the editor. It's got the original trailer, a TV spot under the comedian title, a bunch of promotional artwork, and the restoration comparison like I was telling you about. It's a loaded disc. The price is great. The transfer is fantastic. I mean, this is basically what fans of the movie have been waiting for, and now we have it. 88 Films has done, this movie a great service, and I'm just super excited to have it in HD period, but especially to have it in a new scan, restoration, and all these extras. It's awesome. So if you're a fan of horror movies, this is one that you obviously need in your collection. But if you're a fan of Alice, Sweet Alice, you want to order it like immediately. This disc is fantastic. They've done a great job with it. That's my review of Alice, Sweet Alice. You can read my full write-up of the movie, and as well as tons of other horror movies, as well as some other 88 Films releases at markfusion.com. I'm also on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, Patreon for exclusive content, and I'm also on Letterboxd where you can see what I've been watching and get an idea of what might be coming up here. But as always, the best way to support me is just to hit that sub button. It's free, easy, and a direct way to support me. Help me to keep making these videos, keep watching all these crazy horror movies and Lifetime movies, of course. And also watching the old videos is a huge help as well. I've posted quite a few 88 Films reviews lately. You can check those out, as well as tons of horror movie reviews and all kinds of cult films. Pretty much everything you could want. There's like 600 or something at the time of this video, movie reviews in this playlist. So watching those definitely helps me out immensely if something catches your eye. Thank you so much for watching this video. I do greatly appreciate it. Hopefully I'll see you guys soon.